The letters you use to write every word in every language that uses an alphabet. English, French, Arabic, Greek, Russian, all of them trace back to one tiny strip of coastline, Lebanon. The Phoenicians who lived here invented the world's first alphabet around 1050 BCE. And the same country that gave humanity the gift of writing is today so broken that its currency lost 98% of its value in 5 years. How does a civilization that old fall this far, this fast? Lebanon is tiny, 10,452 square kilometers, smaller than the state of Connecticut. It runs just 217 kilometers from north to south and 80 kilometers at its widest point. But what it lacks in size, it makes up for in position. A narrow Mediterranean coastline with the Lebanese mountains rising immediately behind it, acting for millennia as both a highway for sea trade and a fortress for persecuted minorities. Syria wraps around it to the north and east. Israel borders it to the south. It has no oil, no gas, no mineral wealth. What it had, for a long time, was the most sophisticated financial brain in the Arab world. Byblos, now a small coastal town north of Beirut, is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities on Earth, with settlements dating to 7000 BCE. The Phoenicians built their civilization here and in Sidon and Tyre, becoming the greatest sailors of the ancient world. They didn't build empires, they built trade networks. By 900 BCE, they had colonies from Cyprus to Spain and Tunisia, including Carthage, which later nearly destroyed Rome. Their alphabet, 22 letters, all consonants, was the ancestor of Greek, Latin, Arabic, and every alphabet derived from them. Then came the empires, the Assyrians, the Persians, Alexander the Great, who laid a 7-month siege on Tyre to conquer it in 332 BCE. The Romans, who built Baalbek, one of the largest temple complexes in the ancient world, its columns still standing today. The Arabs in the 7th century, the Crusaders in the 11th, the Mamluks, and finally the Ottomans, who ruled for 400 years until 1918. Lebanon's greatest natural resource has always been its cedar forests, the cedars that built Solomon's temple, the cedars that supplied the Egyptian pharaohs with shipbuilding timber for 2,000 years. Today, almost all of those forests are gone. Modern Lebanon ran on a different kind of wealth: banking, tourism, and remittances. At its peak in 2018, its GDP reached $55 billion, massive for a country its size. Beirut was the financial capital of the Arab world, a city that mixed Paris café culture with Middle Eastern commerce. Then, in 2019, the whole system collapsed. GDP crashed to around $20 billion by 2024. The Lebanese pound, once pegged at 1,507 to the dollar, now trades at 89,000 to the dollar. The banking sector accumulated over $72 billion in losses. Ordinary Lebanese citizens were locked out of their own bank accounts. Some resorted to walking into their bank with a gun just to withdraw their own savings. Lebanon has 18 officially recognized religious sects, the most complex sectarian system of any country on earth. Today, 32% are Shia Muslim, 31% Sunni Muslim, 30% Christian, predominantly Maronite, and 5.5% Druze. The Constitution hasn't been updated by a census since 1932 because every sect is afraid that an accurate count would shift their political power. The president must be a Maronite Christian, the prime minister a Sunni Muslim, the speaker of parliament a Shia Muslim, by law. And outside Lebanon, There are more Lebanese than inside it, over 14 million in the diaspora, in Brazil, Argentina, West Africa, the United States, sending home remittances that for years held the economy together. The Lebanese diaspora is one of the most influential in the world, producing heads of state, billionaires, and cultural figures across 5 continents. France created Greater Lebanon in 1920, drawing borders that lumped together communities that had never shared a state. Independence came in 1943. For 3 decades, Beirut was called the Paris of the Middle East, a place of sophisticated banking, world-class universities, and cosmopolitan culture. Then, in 1975, a civil war erupted that lasted 15 years and killed over 150,000 people. After the war, Lebanon rebuilt, only to be hit by the Israeli invasion of 2006, then the Syrian refugee crisis that added 1.5 million people to a country of 5 million, then the 2019 financial collapse, then the Beirut port explosion of August 4, 2020. Considered the 3rd largest non-nuclear explosion in modern history, killing over 220 people and causing $4.6 billion in damage. Then, the 2024 war with Israel, which displaced nearly 900,000 people. Lebanon invented the alphabet. It built Carthage, which nearly toppled Rome. It was the financial brain of the Arab world. Today, 80% of its population lives in poverty. A country of 5 million people that gave the world the tools of civilization is struggling to keep its own lights on. The question is not whether Lebanon can survive. Lebanon has survived Assyrians, Romans, Crusaders, and 15 years of civil war. The question is, who will let it?